Hello, I'm Zach Dahlheimer. Karen has the night off tonight, live at 5. A day of giving is underway. We're live from Palm Springs City Hall, where media outlets from across the valley joining forces to support the families of the 2 Palm Springs police officers killed in the line of duty. Find out how you can help. Plus, a show of support for those officers and their loved ones is hitting the football field. We're live from your game of the week with how the Indians and Aztecs are planning on showing their support. And a tribute for the Palm Springs Police Department all the way from Chile, where the artist is telling News Channel 3 about this priceless artwork. It's 5 o'clock. Time for news on the air and streaming live at KESQ.com.
You're watching KESQ, the Desert's news leader. This is News Channel 3, live at 5.
In the line of duty, the tragedy in Palm Springs is bringing people together in a time of grief. All day long, the Valley's local TV and radio stations joining forces for a day of giving to raise money to help the families of Officers Vega and Lesley Zerebny, who were killed over the weekend in the line of duty. We continue our live complete team coverage tonight. News Channel 3's Cody Krupp is standing by with more on how the Palm Springs football team will be honoring the officers and their families. We begin tonight with combined team coverage. News Channel 3's John White and CBS Local 2's Brooke Barry are with our live newsroom outside the Palm Springs City Hall, where hundreds have come out to show their support for those officers. John, Brooke, how's it going out there?
Well, Zach, you've been talking about it already, and that is an incredible show of support from the community out here today, raising money for the families of officers Jose Vega and Lesley Zerebny. There's been such an outpouring of support all week long. We've seen it at the memorial just across the street at the Palm Springs Police Station, and now people are turning that into financial support, and we can see a steady stream of cars behind us, including a $20,000 check just dropped off moments ago by one resident here in Palm Springs, a lifelong resident.
Yeah, someone who said that they went to high school here and they wanted to thank the officers who have been the guardians of their city for that long time. And you really get the feeling of how large and tight-knit our community can be at the same time. People who are vacationing here, just visiting, saying that they want to be part of it and show their support, not just for the officers who were killed on Saturday, but also for the officers who continue to serve with Palm Springs and neighboring law enforcement agencies.
This tragedy touching so many people, and Brooke, you know this as well as anybody. We're raising money here for the families of these officers, and when you're in law enforcement and you sign up to serve and protect, your whole family is part of that mission. And so that's why people are really turning out here in this show of support. We want to say that this is all through the Palm Springs Police Officers Association, so you can participate. Drive on down, join us here. Only takes a minute to drive through and drop off cash or check, and all of that money is going straight to the officers.
Let's give you a glimpse of what you'll see when you get here, too. It's really well organized with literally dozens of media stations from around the valley, radio, television, and print, all here, and a little drive-through system where people can greet people like Mayor Robert Moon and hand off a check, or they can park and spend the time talking to some of these officers from the police department, from the fire department, and even local media agencies, sharing their stories of why they're here and even purchasing some of the merchandise. In fact, I'm wearing one of the t-shirts right now that are being sold by the Palm Springs Police Officers Association. It's $20. There are many different kinds, and all the proceeds going to the families of these slain officers.
We have a second. Mayor, can we talk to you for real quickly?
A little break in the
about
traffic.
what this means for the city.
You know, it's collecting the money for the families is so important because they're going, Gil had 8 children, and, Lesley has her 4-month-old baby. But, the other part of it is this is showing our police officers and our firefighters how much they mean to us here in Palm Springs. So it's doing many things besides raising the money. It just shows the community coming together, and there's been so many people here today from Coachella, from Indio, from Desert Hot Springs, from all throughout the valley. So it's really been a wonderful experience.
We've even heard about people coming here from England, probably here already, but
people
wanting
from
to.
Desert Trip have actually been coming through here, leaving the concert, coming here.
And speaking of Desert Trip, too, someone donated tickets for the Desert Trip weekend, and they're being sold right now. So that's huge chunk of change that will go. And if you're interested in buying those tickets, you can come down here and get them and know that your money is going to a really good cause.
And you know what's really been amazing? There's people who've given very significant donations. And you see the 3 children a while ago. They brought 3 little kids from Kathleen Finchley Middle School. They brought their piggy banks and turned them in. And they said they wanted to do it for the police officers and their children. I mean, that's why we say Palm Springs like nowhere else.
Mayor Moon, thank you so much for being with us for
my
just
pleasure.
a minute.
Thank you for being here. And you guys are really making this happen, so thank you.
Do appreciate it. So far, we understand today $200,000 raised to go with $200,000 even before today started. So they're doing well. They want to do even better. By the way, if you can't make it to be out here by 7 o'clock tonight, you can drop off your donation at any Bank of America, or you can also send a check directly to the Palm Springs Police Officers Association. That information online at KESQ.com. Finally, a word of warning, Brooke. We've already heard about some people trying to capitalize on this. Focus on events being put together by the Palm Springs Police Association. There might be some other people, unfortunately, trying to take advantage of the tragedy.
We've got all the correct links and phone numbers here. Someone's trying to give a donation right now. So as we wrap this up, just letting you know, we will be out here until 7 p.m. tonight helping take donations. And hi, you've got something.
I'm Mark Hewlett. I'm Barry Manilow's assistant, and this is from Barry.
That's pretty incredible.
Get it to the right people, and it's from his heart, and check it.
Did he have anything in particular he wanted to say, or why did he send you to come here?
He just knew that the fundraiser was happening, and we're all so heartbroken about what happened. He wanted to be a part of the community and be a part of these donations. So.
Barry Manilow, a longtime Palm Springs resident. Do you mind if we open this up here? Does he want it just to go straight in the pot?
I'll leave it up to you. Cheers. Thanks for all you do. Really
Appreciate it.
There we have it. Barry Manilow's assistant here coming, really showing his support. And I know as something that is very personal to me, this cause, it means a lot that there are so many people here.
We'll join you again this half hour throughout the evening till 7 o'clock, both stations, KESQ and CBS Local 2. Zach?
All right, John, Brooke, thank you. And as you saw right there, absolutely incredible just throughout the day today. Many people coming in droves just to help the community out and help these families out. And like they said, you have about a couple of hours left to go out to Palm Springs City Hall to take part in this. And we'll check back with John and Brooke later on in this newscast. Well, it's been a somber week surrounding the Palm Springs community and the entire Coachella Valley with Saturday's loss of the 2 Palm Springs police officers. And today, at the game of the week between Palm Springs and Palm Desert, both squads will play with heavy hearts and the fallen on their chests. We continue our In the Line of Duty coverage tonight with News Channel 3's Cody Krupp live at Palm Desert High School. And Cody, this tragedy hit the Palm Springs football team pretty hard.
Yeah, thanks, Zach. It certainly has. On the seniors Indian football team, his name is Dominic Murray, and his grandpa was Jose Gil Vega, one of the 2 officers killed in Saturday's tragedy. And it was said that many of his teammates were with Dominic when he found out the message. You can bet they're going to have heavy hearts today here on kickoff from our game of the week.
One of our teammates from the team, it was his grandpa. So I was with him as he heard the news, so that kind of hit us all like in the heart. So for us to be able to play for him and play for the lost officer, it means a lot to us.
I talk to the kids. This is bigger than football. This is about helping out when you can and showing support. We're going to be wearing special helmet decals for the rest of the season, honoring those officers.
It's also going to hit close to home for the Aztecs' first-year head coach, Shane McComb. He grew up close to the family of Lesley Zerebny, and from their days in Hemet, it was the gridiron that brought these families together, and he wanted to show his support the way he knows how.
The husband, Zach Zerebny, actually was on my graduating class, played with me at football at Hemet High School, and just wanted to let the Zerebny family and Dr. Zerebny, his father, and her father, know that our thoughts are with them, and hopefully that they can come together as a family and get through this.
So Zach, as you could hear, both these teams, they just want to come out here today and show their support the way they know how, and that's playing the game of football. So Palm Springs are going to wear a special decal on their jerseys for the rest of the season, and then Palm Desert, they're donating every single profit from tonight's game. So admissions, concession stands, it's going to go to the fundraisers going on at KESQ and throughout our local area just to try to support these fallen officers. So reporting here, Zach, from Palm Desert High School, Cody Krupp, News Channel 3.
Great acts of kindness, Cody. Thank you. An artist visiting the Coachella Valley from Chile created a beautiful tribute for the Palm Springs Police Department. Seiko Sanchez and Arthur Garcia have been working on the project since Monday, and they're donating portraits of officers Vega and Zerebny to PSPD tonight at Palm Springs City Hall.
We heard about the officers, and we were deeply saddened by it. We decided that we wanted to do something for the community, and we support Palm Springs Police Department. A lot of my friends work there, and we felt that it should be a good gesture to do that for them. Hopefully it'll bring, joy to their heart.
Oh, beautiful portraits indeed. And Garcia is the owner of Luxurious Customs and Auto Shop in Cathedral City, and the two are already getting requests for portraits of other slain officers, including LA County Sheriff Sergeant Steve Owen. And the memorial service for officers Vega and Zerebny will be held Tuesday at 11 in the morning at the Palm Springs Convention Center. The public is invited, and parking will be at the Palm Springs Mall with shuttles set up to take people to the convention center. News Channel 3 will also bring you live, complete team coverage on the service. And again, that's Tuesday starting at 11 a.m. right here on KESQ. And of course, stay with News Channel 3 for complete continuing coverage on In the Line of Duty on fallen officers Jose Gil Vega and Lesley Zerebny. You can also get up-to-the-minute information and updates on our website, KESQ.com, along with a list of a number of local fundraisers and more ways to donate.
I'm CBS Local 2's Brooke Berry out here with John White for a combined push toward a day of giving for the families of fallen police officers from Palm Springs, Lesley Zerebny and Gil Vega. It's really an amazing sight. We just heard about a 100-year-old woman driving her own car, bringing some money by, and a girl who was giving up her allowance for these families.
Yeah, so we're hearing from kids, we're hearing from people of all ages out here. We heard from the Barry Manilow had his assistant drop by a check as well. Someone dropped off a $20,000 check earlier. Whatever you can give to help these officers who serve and protect here in our community, to help their families after losing officers Vega and Zerebny.
Sometimes just showing up and showing that you care and shaking the hands of these police officers and firefighters and letting you know that you're here in solidarity with them is all it takes to bring a smile to their face. But we will be here until 7 o'clock tonight, so please come by and say hi. You can get all the information on our websites as well.
It only takes a minute. Yep.
All right, John, Brooke, thanks. We'll see you back here at 6. World News Tonight is up next.